we're recording now. So we just hey y'all, hey YouTube, it's T. This is TTRPG Barbie, and we're back with our. We're not even back. This is like the beginning of like our first after show like talk thing. So
Yeah,
we just came hot off the first session, and what did
literally like just now.
what did everyone think? Like, what were some surprises?
I think for me, I would say the surprises is getting the book, figuring out that I don't know. There's gonna be some interesting connections there to see where we go from that. The
Yeah,
person that showed up at the end, that was very interesting.
Very.
that really that like the entity showing up at the end, like character wise, is like especially being like I think for Eska as a character, like even though they like I think this is gonna be like a lot.
Hmm.
But also I'm really excited like for the character development for Eska and then like how that plays into um Kriv and Zarev's like character interactions, especially with the kind of interaction with their first meeting. But I think
Yes.
I think it's gonna like play out really good, and I like where that's going.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we definitely like when Trey Fort was with us. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Um,
Pour, pour some
uh,
pour some ale out for him, I guess. I guess.
we never talked about exactly how he died.
We
But
it's that could come up later at a later time, but like yes,
okay,
y'all don't know how he died yet. Um
interesting. Okay.
I
Okay.
Um, but
I would say like Zarin, you with that 18 that you got noticing a particular thing at the very end. I will say that you do have a little bit more information, but it's not related to the book at all. And I will DM you exactly what that is later.
Ooh, secret stuff. Oh my gosh, secret stuff.
Because
I
the role was specifically for that, and Esker already had something that would not allow them to see that particular thing themselves.
wait. You said
wait, your mic cut out when you said that.
wait.
Like
Who's getting more information?
you are.
I am.
Yes, because you're 18.
Oh,
You witnessed something with that arcane check that ESCOM wouldn't have witnessed on their own because they had their own thing. It wasn't like a check or anything they were doing. It was just like an innate ability that they were using. So
gotcha.
you have a little bit more information. You were actively trying to figure out something that you saw, that you thought you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, that's dope. I love that,
Crib,
especially because it's like the difference between those two.
yes, yes. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I just made that
Cool.
up now. So like, I'm rolling with the punches. Riv,
Hmm.
Don't give us all your secrets.
how do you feel about everything?
I like the way it's going. I like the way it's going with my character and how he's been interacting with everybody else. I did
Mm-hmm.
not expect all of that to transpire with the knife thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty
I
amazing.
love that for you though. I love that you just went with it because it really like I think your character reacting in that way really gave me an opportunity to be like to have some kind of like to create the character development. I think
Hmm.
if you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have had anything to play off of. So I really love that for like our interaction. Even though like Eska is very terrified of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love.
Which
I
is
love to
funny because
see.
I'm probably the more dangerous. Well, I don't know. You are more probably dangerous than me, but I'm more like unpredictable. I would say.
Yeah.
And I know you're a
The two.
liar now, so I know Zarev is a liar, and I'm gonna sit with that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
It
much
might
for
come up later. Who
so much for
knows?
my six. I have six in deception. There's like literally, if I had not been getting bad rolls, I would have been like doing much better because it was like I literally have built into deception. So it feels weird now that like that doesn't even work.
Like
I
you
know,
just
but it
the fact that you were just rolling with that lie even after you got to the observatory is like
Hmm.
wild. That's like your go-to. I think you've used that excuse before in case you didn't want like someone to know exactly something about yourself. You're just like
You just be like, school.
school. That's your like that's just your thing. Like that's
Yes.
but you don't go to school. But like people don't know that.
Hmm.
I think that's I do like that you tied that in with Kelsey, that she would like know
Because she's
to
very
like give.
academic. Like Kelsey's very academic. She would see um, like a like some sort of like uniform thing attached to that person. Schools in this world, require if you're going out in the world, if you're not staying on the university or academy campus, you
Mhm.
have to identify yourself as someone because like essentially that school has responsibility of you.
Oh, of you. Okay.
Yeah, so like if anything happens, they need something to identify that you were a member of this university or
Hmm.
magical academy. So she would know like you don't have any identifying badges or anything that tells you that you're a student. And students and adventurers are in high regard in the city, so that's important. So she knows that.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But
I
like
think story wise though, that was really great, and the way you like played it, that like Kelsey was just like, "Excuse me, like hello,"
like you don't look
and
Hmm.
it's basically
like
like you
just the
don't look like
timing
a
of
student.
having
You don't look like a
like
student at
having
all.
Esco walk in, and like the story beat in that I like really enjoyed, because it
Hmm.
was just like of any of the moments like where you're just like you don't want like Zara being like really secretive as a character, and then having somebody just put their whole business out there and then just be like,
Yes.
that was
Hmm.
great. I
Yes.
love that. That was a really chef's kiss, DM. Chef's kiss.
Oh,
Hmm.
thank you. Don't gas me up because I feel like I'm just a newbie. Don't do
No,
it.
you're doing
No,
well.
I
You're
will
doing really
gas
good.
Yeah.
you.
No.
I will gas you where gas is needed to be have. I will fill up the tank. It will be overflowing. We're setting the gas station on fire.
No, no, mind you, I'm sober, so like I'm surprised I did this. Uh, I'm surprised I'm
Fair.
cognizant right now. I will say, I will say that like there's a lot to come, and like I didn't really plan for how the story's going to go, but I'm like where it's going, so I'm going to keep like using my gut, I guess. Um, maybe I'm just not a GM that plans. Maybe I just like roll with the punches. We'll see.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said about like improv. Like there's certain things that like D&D mechanically like you just need to plan for, like in terms of like lore and things like that. But I think also like the like having that in mind of being like I have these set things, but like the improvisationalness
Mhm.
of that, like I think that makes, if you can do it well, it makes it a more interesting story.
Right, exactly, absolutely, and
Hmm.
I would say, well, let me ask y'all, what do y'all think? Before we close this out, what do y'all think
Okay.
will happen in the next session based on everything you've experienced this session? I will start with Zarin.
I think that we are going to. Sounds like the place that they mentioned was a place, or it sounds like the thing that was mentioned was a place, Palmadoria or something.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably gonna have to go there to get more information. Um, I don't know how we're all gonna end up staying together and deciding to go there, but it seems like it will be.
Crib, what do you think?
I think something not bad but big is about to happen. The fact that this entity just showed up and like it started like making things happen is like me. It's giving me off like this isn't its first time, and maybe it's going to get worse. Like what is it's going to start doing more and more things.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
also wondering if the entity had anything to do with Drefor getting,
Ooh.
Oh, okay,
because
That's
we know the entity.
interesting.
okay.
That's interesting. Especially because it's like to have, yeah, to have a character like, you know, just that quickly is like also
It's something to think
whatever.
about.
Like,
It's something to think
yeah, it's
about.
something to think about. And I think it's like a good, like, thing for the story. But I'm thinking like what's next. I like, I. I think Eska is, especially after seeing that, is like, I think character wise, I think Eska is definitely going to try and get in with Zerov and Kriv and like see more about like what's going on, because I think they like,
I think they're interested. Like this is something.
yeah, I think this is something they're interested in, but they, and they're just kind of like,
You're like fascinated.
even though that was such a scary, like a kind of like really scary experience, I think they're like curious about what's going on, even though
Hmm.
like they seem like dangerous people to them,
Right, especially.
or to her, excuse me.
One more question, because like I was gonna cut it off. If I'm very curious, so I want to know
Mhm.
how do y'all feel about that? Well, Zarin and Eska, how do y'all feel about the entity that y'all see? Do you think it's good or bad?
I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if it's the same entity that from my dreams. If that's the case, then I think it's bad. It seems like it overtook the red aura that was presently on the book, so it might be good.
Well, Eska would have preview to that, so Eska would probably form more of an opinion. But your character, Zarin, as a character, they just saw that, and they would have no preview to like any connection it would have to the book. Eska only would have that information.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true.
So I'd say
Do you mean Eska, me, or Kelsey,
Elska.
or?
Elska.
You saw
Oh,
it.
okay, okay, okay.
So like Zarin, with that in mind, like, do you think, based on only on what your character knows, do you think that what you saw was a good thing or a bad thing? Like, how do you think
I'm
they
gonna
would have
say,
felt?
I'm gonna say a good thing.
Good thing. Okay. Okay.
I I I think Eska, like, me as a person, I'm like, oh, this is good. But like, I think Eska as a character is just like, they've never experienced like magic in that way. Like their first time really like experiencing like first hit, because they're locked up
Hmm.
in the
I think
in the florist shop all the time. So like, Kriv casting that darkness on them is probably the first time they've experienced like casted magic. And so like being that close to it was kind of like unnerving, but I think that
I'd
like
say I'll give you a
they're
little hint to something. I'd say
ooh, wait, I like surprises though. Like
I
honestly.
I won't say everything, but I'd say like
Okay.
you have some knowledge of it, but like it's so like it feels familiar. What happened to you felt familiar.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
And
oh,
I, and I,
dope. Okay. So
I
that
won't
like story wise, we can.
and I
How
won't
about
say
we like?
huh?
Yeah. Let's. I feel like this is like a.
I won't say too much, but I feel like it's familiar
Okay.
to you. And
Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe from that, then going with that, I think that the like it feeling familiar, there's like a curiosity there. There's a little bit of a fear, but more of a curiosity, and it's not necessarily like, it's just like, oh, I think I know this thing,
like
but
you don't
like,
know, but it's like I want to believe.
I'm like, I'm not sure what it is, because I haven't, like, I've interacted with it before, but I'm not
Gotcha.
privy to what it really wants.
Well. On that note, we're gonna end. I gotta figure out what to call these. I was thinking like calling them like in the beginning of like before the session in the box, and then like at the end out of the box. I feel like I want to call those sessions where we discuss. I'll workshop it, but like I want to
Mhm.
thank y'all for like coming here and keeping me company and playing the game with me, allowing me to express my creative side. I appreciate y'all. Um,
Bro,
I
I want to
appreciate you.
thank you. I want to thank the viewers so much. This will be up soon. At the latest Monday. I want everyone to keep me in tow. Like subscribe. Like turn your notification bell on. All that. Yell at them. Yell at
Now,
them.
share,
do it.
like,
Mhm.
Share.
subscribe. Now,
Mhm.
right now. Your TikTok, your Instagram, your Twitter. I don't care who it is. Your
Smash
mama, your
that like
grandma,
button.
your dad, your grandpa,
Your
your
baby
cousin.
daddy. That N word that you got at home. No.
Smash that subscribe button.
Her. Her. No, but Oh, my headphones. Ah, this is a mess. I gotta end this.
No, you're good. You're good. No, all of this, leave it in.
I will. But I'd say yes. Thank you for watching TTRPG Barbie, and I will see y'all next time. Say bye,
Bye, you guys.
everyone.
Good night
Bye.
or good day, whenever you're watching it.